everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's Roller Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a whip and chat. I started one last week and I did not like it. So, not last week, yesterday, and I didn't really like it. So I'm restarting all over again. I'm working on my Captured by Radiance for my event, Go Wild. It reminds me of African Lion Safari every time I do that. Yeah, so I just turned my computer off. So you just heard the fan go off. It's super loud. I don't know why this computer is so flippin' loud, but it is. So anyways, I'm working on this. It's going really, really fast. But I thought, well, if I finish this, I can always start my orcas if I end up finishing this too early, because this is all I got to work on. I was going to start up the pigs, but I still gotta look for the stickers because the stickers are not in the box, and I might have put it in this other drawer thing. I need to get a better system for behind me to place all my stuff. I need to buy dresser of some sort. I might go look at Second Chance today and see what they have that I can use for behind my desk. I gotta measure just so I know that I'm not going too big or too high. And yeah, I need to find something different to put behind me because the system that I got going on right now is not working out for me. So I want to find something vintage or something to put behind me with drawers or cabinets so that I can store all my stuff neatly. Maybe if I get drawers, then I can just remove all those drills I have in that one thing that I have out there and organize them neatly in a bottom drawer or something, because I need a better system for what I have going on here. Yeah, so that is it. I'm working with my tray that we 3D printed from Thingiverse, and my pan from Pen Pals. I went to the pink one because it's kind of like goes with the painting because it's all purples and pinks and all that fun jazz. So I switched out my pen. I have, if you see here, this is my trinket tray that I bought off of Etsy from a girl from Canada. Her name, I will put her in the cards up above so you can see. And yeah, I really love her tray. I got this one from another Canadian. I'm all about supporting the Canadian small businesses because I'm Canadian, eh? Right? This putty is also Canadian. It's one of my favorites, but I find with the humidity and the hot weather right now in Canada, it gets very sticky and tacky, so I just leave it open and let it dry out a bit, and I'm hoping it will help not be so stringy and stuff, because usually hers is fairly good in the winter, but this summertime heat and stuff is really taking a toll on my putty. So I'm gonna start a brand new section, and this is the tip of the mouth of one of the wolves, and then a whole lot of, I think this is already starting the moon in the background. I did not use any enhancements or anything on this kit. Maybe, I don't know about this year, but maybe next year I'm going to try to tackle on using enhancements. I'm not a very big enhancement girl unless it's already in the kit. I might switch out one or two colors I have before, but I'm not, you know, very keen on wanting to switch out stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much the gist of it for now. I'm using my art dots. I love this containers. Like, it's my favorite. These two, but I have like this little box up top that I hold all my extras in, and then just fill up the bottles. But I only have one of those because I have another set that I could start up to kit up the piggies in. And look at that, that looks like a round dot, a round one, but it's not. So yeah, I just been at home for the last 2 days. Tuesday we had off work because they're doing some work in the plant. So I didn't have to work on Tuesday, which was awesome. But I do have to work all weekend long. But Sunday, if you watch this Wip&Chat, Sunday I will be live after work. Probably, I'm saying we'll probably go on at 8 o'clock. My time, which is 7 o'clock her time. And we'll go on for a little while on Sunday night after I'm done work for this event. There's a lot of new things coming to Captured by Radiance. That is exciting, and I can't wait for it. New artists and new paintings, and I just can't wait. I'm super excited. I'm excited for you guys as well. And the biggest part that's awesome is that it's going to be drop ship now. But you think, why is that awesome? Well, because people from other countries can enjoy Captured by Radiance and see how wonderful it is, just like I think. You know, it is a premium kit. They are expensive. I know I hum and haw every time. What am I doing? Excuse me. I hum and haw every time I go onto these premium sites. And like, oh, do I want to spend that money on that painting? You know, I really gotta love it in order to buy it. And I've been humming and hawing because I've been going on other sites because I like to bring more stuff to unbox on my channel. But I'm like, if I'm not really into this painting and I'm not gonna work on it for this price, I'm not gonna buy it. And that's the dilemma I'm having right now. Not like before where I could purchase and then it sits in my stash and I never look at it again. But this time around, I don't want to do that. I don't have a big stash like everybody else does in the diamond painting community. It's expensive to buy in Canada, especially the premium kits, and I just got to go with the flow, really. And that's what I've been doing. What else? I don't know. What to buy. Want a Wrangler Spangler, and then I want something from Dreamers Designs, but I don't want to pay the price of Dreamers Designs. But I want a square Dreamers Designs, but the one that I like is not square. It's all because I've never I never finished a square Dreamers Designs. Even though I have one in my stash, it's not that appealing. But the only reason why I bought it was because it was cheap and I wanted to show Dreamers Designs. And I'm like, I don't even really like this. But you know what? Clem said his daughter likes koi fish, and this is a koi fish painting. So maybe I will complete it for her. I don't know why I bought it because I'm not really into that painting, but it was cheaper and it's what I could afford at the time, and I bought it. I like the colors in it because that's why I bought it. And it is a square. Sorry about my cough. I hope I didn't blow out anybody's eardrums if you're listening to me with your ear pods on. I do apologize now. And I left a black one right there. Why did I do that? I don't know. Why, Liz? Why did you do that? So, yeah, that's pretty much a roundup of what's been going on. I want to film this before my boyfriend wants to go gallivanting all flipping day, which, you know, joy, you know how much I love doing that. I'm just a homebody. I have realized this. All I want to do is sit at home and diamond paint and not socialize with people. Has anybody ever been like that? Like, that's how I feel. I feel safer at home. I feel like, oh, I just want to diamond paint. Why do I have to socialize with people? I don't need to drink and party and have a good time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's up with me. Is it because I'm getting 50? I don't know. I'm turning 50 this year. I hate to say it, but it's true. I am. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, my best friend posted something on Facebook the other day. She's like, even though we don't see each other anymore, we always know we're still the best of friends. Because, you know, she still likes to drink and have parties and have people over and the shenanigans. And I'm just not into that anymore. Like, ever since I had Alyssa, well, she is 19 now. I have gone out, don't get me wrong, after she was born and stuff, but I just don't feel the need to drink and party and all that stuff. I just want to stay home and watch TV on my days off and diamond paint now. And it's her fault. She got me into this craft. So if she wants anybody to blame, she should blame herself. And like, she got me into this craft, and of course I went with it, and she's like, got a whole bunch at home, but doesn't want to do them. And she would not pay for premium kits. I already know that for sure. Even though she thinks they're beautiful, I know she probably would not pay for them. And yeah, she hasn't gone back into it. But I really enjoyed this craft, and I continued with it. And then I started my YouTube channel. And like, I don't know, I just love being in this community, even though I'm not popular in this community. But I love to be in this community. I love the new trays that come out. I love the new pens. I really love pens. But they're so expensive for me too. So my pen collection is small. I want to get more pens, but it's the same thing. Do I really want to pay $100 for a pen? And then that's when I get all like crazy, like, unless there's a Canadian, and the Canadian girl that does pens, she don't do thick pens, and now I like thick pens, and it's just a ongoing crazy circle. But anyways, Captured by Radiance, her sister makes pens, and she is going to start making her own blanks, and she's got some dry flowers, and she's gonna, and then when she does that, I'm for sure gonna purchase a pen from her, because I really want one of those kind of pens. They're pretty. I hope she can do it. I hope she can figure out how to do her own blanks and have fun time with it. And it would be cheaper for her as well, instead of buying it off of other people that already make them. So it's going to be super cool to see what she comes up with. But yeah, I really enjoy, I see these pens and I'm like, oh, I really like all these pens out there. But same with pens, like if it doesn't stand out to me, I don't want it. Like I'm not just gonna buy a pen for the sake of buying it. It's gotta stand out to me, and I gotta like it. No, that's not the right one, Liz. This one up here. You know, I bet you guys are like, this chick is whacked. Sometimes I think I am. It's the old age coming into play, I think. I think I'm coming to a midlife crisis because I'm turning 50. I don't know what it is. But yesterday I went swimming. It was super hot here in Ontario, and then they had a huge storm. And I went swimming at our friend's house, and then Clem was drinking with our friend from work, and I said, well, me and Alyssa went with them, and I'm like, well, me and Alyssa are going home, and I'm gonna start dinner. And then he's like, okay. And then I said, well, I have a meeting tonight, so I gave him $10 for a cab, but he ended up walking home. So he didn't use the $10 I gave him for a cab because I knew he didn't have cash on him. And I had that cash in my purse. I don't usually carry cash. I usually just use my debit card for everything, but you can't use a debit card in the cab. At least I don't think you can. I don't know, haven't been in Leo's cab for a long time, but in our town, there's like a flat rate fee. I don't even know what it's up to. I think it's like 7 something or maybe even $8 now for a cab anywhere in town. I don't even know. Because the last time I went in the cab, he gave me the ride for free. I don't know how he makes any money, Leo, because he does that to a lot of people in town. But I have paid as well. If you're lucky and you get the owner, if you get one of his workers, you gotta pay. But if you get the owner, sometimes he gives you the ride for free. So, yeah. There used to be 2 cab companies in town, but he's the only one left. And I don't think there's Uber in this town. There is Skip the Dishes and DoorDash, but those are 2 Canadian food, like, you know, deliveries. I know in the States they're called something else, but here it's called Skip the Dishes and DoorDash. And we have both of those in town now, which I thought would never come to Strathroy, but it did. And it's so useful. We use it all the time. When I don't feel like going to get fast food, I can just click on Skip the Dishes. You pay on the app, they drop it off at the door. It's like the best system ever. You pay a little bit more for your food though. That's the only kicker out of it all. But sometimes you just don't want to drive there. Or if you have kids and you can't leave and you don't want to put them all in the car to go get some food. You know, in the olden days, we never thought of anything like this. The things like how did we survive without cell phones? How did we survive without YouTube? How did we survive? Like, because, you know, if you're my age or older, you know, we had none of this while we were growing up. And I know it, I did not. And it was watch TV and talk on the phone with your friends and hug the phone lines on your parents. Not that my parents ever used the phone much back in the day, but me and my friend Irene used to talk for hours on the phone. Lots and lots of hours on the phone. And then when call waiting came about, we were like hearing these beeps and we're like, why is the phone beeping at us? And this, like, in the call waiting came effect and we're like, cool, this is cool. We're three-way calling. We're like, they could talk to 3 people on the phone. Like, that was exciting to us back then. Oh, the things we used to do back then to entertain ourselves. Oh, I missed one. Darn it. All the heck. Darn it, darn it, darn it. So, back in memory lane of high school, me and my friend Irene, I don't really talk to her much now that we're adults. I know she works at one of the nursing homes in town. She's married to the same guy she was dating when I got married to my husband. They did split up once, but they're back together again. And she has a son. And sometimes when I see her around town, she'll stop and talk to me. But we don't have a close friendship like we did when we were in high school. And, yeah. I miss her sometimes. You know how you have old friends and you miss them? You miss talking to them and stuff. It's funny, like, my daughter's like, like, she gets so depressed and stuff when her friends, she don't talk to friends anymore. I'm like, listen, Alyssa, half the people you were friends with in high school and in college will not be in your life as an adult. You'll find new friends. You'll have new friendship relationships. You might have some of those friends too, but they'll be ones that are like acquaintances and that you find out about once in a while. Like another friend of mine in high school, she married my brother-in-law. They're still married. I haven't talked to her in a Boone's age either. But, you know, I have her on Facebook, social media, but to, like, actually sit down and talk on the phone, I haven't talked to her in a long, long time. Pretty much because, you know, there's a lot of things that went down in that family. Her husband and my ex-husband do not talk. Not sure what that's all about. It's all hush-hush secret. Don't know what it's about. Tyler's dying to find out what it's about, but I'm like, I don't flipping know. When we got married, they were still talking. I don't know why they're not talking now. So I don't think he's ever gonna find out. He keeps on asking his grandparents, but they keep on saying, ask your father. And Jason won't tell the truth. He's a pathological liar, that guy. So, I don't know. Luna went out to Niagara Safari or something with her granddad last week. She had fun. But I have not talked to that man in forever. Nor do I want to. Have no need to. He's getting remarried again for the 3rd time. What do they say? three times is a charm. I don't know. Maybe this one will last. I don't know. Be interesting to find out. So I'm surprised he's tried so many times, to be honest. I think he just wants the perfect family. I don't know what he thinks or wants, to be honest. Nor do I care. Oh, the seas. I'm not sure what this is. It's in between the wolf and the girl. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's interesting. Oh, there's a train. All aboard the Lizzie Express. Destination. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. No. That would be probably a lot of money. Alyssa's like, why do we live on this planet? And I said to her, honestly, if we were to go visit another planet, we wouldn't even be able to afford it because it'd probably be like billions or thousands of dollars. Just like that submarine that went to the Titanic. Like $250,000 and, you know, times 6. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to get a refund. You know what I mean? Like, sad, sad, sad. First of all, I would not go in a tin box where they screw me into it and I can't get out. And, like, you die anyways. You're so far down in the bottom of the sea. But still, that's such a tragic ending. Like, you know, and why would you pay if you know that you might not make out of it? I don't know. I just think that was horrible. That was a horrible tragedy that happened. And I pray for the families involved. Because I think there was a father-son duel in the mix, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and to pay all that money, and I bet you they don't get the money back. They probably had to sign a liability waiver. I could only imagine. I'm sure they would have made them sign one. If something happens to you, they're not legally bound to it. I'm sure they did. They would have to, or they'd all be sued by now by the families. Because there'd be no possible way that they would be able to go on without signing a waiver. So what else is new? Not too much. I wanted to start piggies in the tub, but I gotta look for the inventory sheet because it wasn't in the box when I found it in the garage. I think it's in this drawer thing, but I don't really want to go looking for it, so that is why I keep on continuing on working on the same painting, which is like, my boyfriend's like, boy, you got a lot of it done already. And I'm like, shh, don't tell Janae. Don't tell Janae that I've got so much of it done already. Because I think she's still on her first square. But I am liking, even though it's all pinks and purples, I am liking working on this canvas. I love confetti. I know some people don't like confetti, but I like it to a certain degree. It's got a good mixture of confetti and color blocking. So that's why I like it. I got about 10 more minutes to make it a 40-minute video for you guys, and then I gotta get going because, oh, there's a train again. We're going to Alaska this time. We're gonna go visit Berta. I don't think I can take a train to Alaska. Just saying. I don't think that's possible. Lizzie's train you can though. Just saying. We're gonna do these wings and maybe it will be the end. I've noticed I do a lot of just single placing, but it is what it is, Jack. Oh, that train is long and loud. Sometimes this is the worst part about this town is half the time when you're going somewhere or you gotta go to the other side of town and a train comes and it's like 1,000 gazillion carts or train, what do you call them? You know, the little different things. The little cart thingies. The little cart thingies that have stuff in them. There's like 125 on a train or more. And it's so annoying sitting, waiting for this train to go by in town. And this sounds like one of them. Long and drafty. And I don't like to go too close to the railroad tracks here. I don't know how some people do it. Like, hello, there was a derailment in this town. I ain't taking any chances. I never do. I always backfire because my mom scared me once when I was first starting to drive. She's like, you know, I had a cousin that was so close to the tracks that a rock hit the windshield and killed him. I don't know if this is even true. She's probably lying to me just so I wouldn't go so close to the track. I don't know. Sometimes my mom would say some crazy stuff. But she said that to me. I never do. I always back, and you're supposed to, but some people don't. Some people go right close to the tracks, or some people try to beat the track. Never will I ever try to beat the tracks. That is like nope in my eyes. I can do these aids next, and then the ends. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. Oh, I can't wait for my new tray to come in. And if I like it, and I like this new tray, I'm buying more. I don't care, because I'm just worried about the color that I got. I don't think I'm gonna like the color. I don't know why I picked that color, but we'll see. I wish it'd come in today, but it said it only shipped. Well, she did a shipping label on the weekend, so I highly doubt it, because it is international and it has to go through customs and all that jazz. So I'm probably not gonna get it until probably next week. I'm thinking. because customs holds up everything. Ugh. It's such a drag. It's such a drag going through customs, and that's going to be like now the diamond paintings that are being drop shipped have to go through customs. And well, no, that's only been 5 minutes. Jeez Louise. Are you kidding me already? I'm feeling sticky here. I didn't put it all the way to the end, which is not good. Not good, Liz, not good. I like this new system that I do 2 rows of release papers and then the rest with the plastic. I did buy the ones from Crashly, but I think she has newer paper now because her older paper, after a while, it starts to not be good. And same with these ones though, really. I've been noticing that this one has a shiny side and the other side not so much. And I think I've been putting it on this side and it kind of sticks too much. I don't know. I gotta buy more release papers, but I haven't yet. If I could only make my own, that would be wonderful. Then I wouldn't have to buy some. And I could make whatever I wanted. But I don't have patience to do anything else but diamond paint, really. And I don't have patience to sell, like to do stuff to sell. Not with a full-time job. Like, I envy Janae because she can do it. And she has a business and work. I just don't have the motivation to do both. Or else I would start something up. No motivation. I'm going to do an A, a couple of A's, and then I'm going to be on my... Oh, I missed some ends over here. Darn it. Always missing letters. Always missing letters. No, Liz. No, no, no. That's not the right spot. I could zoom you guys closer, but I like that you can see everything. You don't really have to look at the numbers, do you? You guys know that I don't like to zoom in because when I zoom in, I can't see the camera and I can't see what's going on, and that bothers me because you can't zoom from the way I film unless I turn the camera around, and I don't want to do that because if I don't know where I am, sometimes I'll be watching a video and someone's working way down here and they don't realize that we can't see it. So this is why I like to do it this way. I know you can't see the symbols, but honestly, I don't want to show you all my imperfections as well. I hope that's okay with you guys, but that's the way I like to do it. I think you guys come here just to listen to my beautiful voice. Honestly, I know it's kind of rough right now and I have a cough and I do apologize. But I can't do much about that. It's just this darn cold that doesn't want to go away and I don't know why. My mouth is getting very dry. I need to sip up my coffee and I'm going to sit here and then figure out what we're doing for the day. So I think he wants to go visit his mom at the nursing home in London, and then we have to pick up some few groceries, few essentials we need Like I need body wash because I only use Oil of Olay body wash, the ribbon one. That's the only kind of body soap I use. That's why I look so young for 50. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys all go. I hope you guys enjoyed this whip and chat. Till next time, take care everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.